Hello everyone, this is Juan with Compass. Today I'm showing you a very unique 1932 Tudor here in the Kessler Plaza neighborhood of Dallas, Texas. So let's go take a look. All right everyone, this is 2507 Alco Avenue here in the beautiful Kessler neighborhood, close to Bishop Arts, Winnetka Heights, and Oak Cliff. As you can see, there is plenty of Tudor homes, but not one quite like this. I'm a very big fan of its architecture and unique elements that have withstood the test of time. Here's a quick look at that driveway back there. But overall, I want you guys to get a good look at the house. Now this is a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1281 square feet. And this one was built in 1932. So let's go take a look inside. I'm a very big fan of this little feature right here, along with this right here under the window. So there's lots of craftsmanship in this home, as well as these stones that kind of go around the archway of the home. And then this right here is super cool too. I just noticed that there's a little bit of features right there that overall give this home such a unique character. Forgot to mention these little tiles right here that lead up to the front porch, which is super nice. I would have liked to seen what this home originally looked like, because I don't think it was an all white. That's kind of a trend that started in the early 2020s. But enough rambling, let's go take a look inside. Here we have the main living area with that beautiful fireplace right there. Believe it or not, that fireplace at one point or another was actually blocked off. I'll throw up a picture, but I am glad that the previous owners of this home uncovered it, and now it's just this beautiful 1930s fireplace. Overall, amazing layout. It's super open for a Tudor home. Most of these homes are very cozy and cottage-like, and they're also more than likely 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, or 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. But this is the kitchen, as you guys can see, as well as the dining area. Something that I want to point out is this really cool like plaster that I'm a very big fan of. I think it adds a lot of character to the home, but man, it's just hard to describe just how open this Tudor really is. Not too sure if this is the original layout, but I'm a very big fan of it just because it feels super open. But what do you guys think? We're gonna take a quick look over here at the washer and dryer area. Has these doors to kind of block it off, and it kind of just hides with the white into the house. This is where the fridge would be, and then right here is just some storage, pantry. And we're gonna take a look over here at the primary bedroom with lots of natural light and a view of the neighborhood. As well as the ensuite bath. Love the fact that the entry is kind of recessed. Here is the bathroom. You can tell it's been remodeled. And then here is the next 2 bedrooms. We're gonna start with this one. I'm a big fan of these high baseboards. I think they're very timeless and classic. And over here we have another bedroom, again with that really cool plaster on the wall. And then a view of the backyard, which we'll take a look in a second. And then over here we have another bathroom. These bathrooms are pretty dark. It's not just on camera because there's only one light. But again, super cool to have them nonetheless. Now let's go take a look at the backyard. Oh, forgot to mention this right here, which is pretty cool. I think it's like to have the telephone, since there is like a little outlet right there, and what could have been like, you know, like, I forgot what they're called. I'll try to throw up a picture so that you can plug in your phone. Now let's go take a look at the backyard. Which is super nice too. I really like this little feature right here. I can't think of what they're called at the top of my head, but I think it just adds a lot of character. Makes it seem a lot more classic and very Tudor-esque. Here we just have the driveway that went through the side of the home, as well as this paved, pretty much paved backyard. And then there's like a little walkway over here. You know, you could throw up some, like a chair there, or a little fountain. Have like a nice little barbecue over here. It just feels very open, you know? Feels very open and welcoming just because of that driveway. I mean, you can pull it up even to here, or of course into this little detached unit right here, which we'll take a look. Now this one is in need of a little bit of repairs. It's a little worn out, but nonetheless, I mean, you could keep it as is, maybe restore it to what it originally looked like. It's fairly small, and these are manual. Just kind of pull up on them right here. And here is the little garage. Now, as far as a truck, I wouldn't think about, you know, putting a truck in here, maybe a small little car, a sedan, or turn this into a little workshop. You have a little room in here. And then over here, you have another little room. I'm not sure if this was an addition to, like if this was added later on or what, because I do see a little bit of brick right here. So I'm unsure of when it was added. However, that is it for today's tour, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions about this listing or what it's like to live in Dallas, Fort Worth. If you have any questions, feel free to reach me out. All my contact information will be down in the description below, and I'll catch you guys on the next tour.